Hey guys, how are you all doing? Right, my hospital tests finished early, thanks be to God, so I'm on the way home. And the place that I've been looking at for a while now, it's here for the last couple of years, about 6 miles outside Ballina, the old Pontoon Hotel. You can see it here. Pontoon Ridge Hotel. There's 200 refugees out here. And I got a call the other night about it. While most of Ireland suffered with no power, no heating, no food, not able to heat children's bottles, people having to buy sandwiches, and so long, not being able to light fires because the electricity wasn't working for burners or anything like that. Well, we all suffered. Knock only had his power restored last night after 7 nights, and it's not even all of Knock. But this resort here, where there is 200 refugees here, was constant with power. They were able to get a generator in, and also a tanker full of oil to keep the heating going. Now, I spoke to one of the people inside just there now. Obviously, I wouldn't allow me record, so I didn't bother to cause any tension. But they said that they need 3 phases, but they have 2 phases, so they have plenty of power here. There you can see it here. The Pontoon Bridge Hotel. A very big place. And as I said, there's 200 inside there. Now, no doubt in time they will be moved on and the male migrants will be brought in here. This hotel was a major hub for tourism, especially for people coming for salmon fishing, because it's right next to the Pontoon Bridge here, which is very famous for its salmon fishing, pike fishing and so on. And it used to be packed every summer, even in the winter. There are tourists that used to come for the course fishing. But that's all. Stop now, because every hotel around the Mayo area is either 80% full of refugees, 100% full of refugees. And again, as I said, getting back to the point of, while our own Irish suffered so bad for the last week, and many are going to be suffering for the next couple of weeks, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. This hotel here, you can see its own tennis court, its own play area for the children. You know, it's got absolutely everything here. You know, the best of the best. When this place was up and running, it was a 4-star hotel. Now, as I said, 200 migrants that were brought in long before any of us knew about it, to be quite honest. They were just basically busting in. That's the first we knew about it, about 2 years ago. But isn't it amazing that once the power went, excuse me, that once the power went, generators were brought in, a big oil tank was brought in, and they also had a kerosene tank filled up at the back. You know, just been told this inside there. And isn't it just scandalous that our own Irish are suffering so much? Even right now as we speak, there's tens and if not hundreds of thousands of Irish people without electricity. There's hotels around the country that are all Irish based with no migrants, and they're opening themselves up so that people can go in and cook food inside there or heat themselves or have showers. You know, that's just the Irish generosity of us looking after our own. And meanwhile, this hotel here was never without power, was never without any heating, so they were all nice and warm inside there. You know, my own house, I was out with my wife and daughter. We were out for about 16, 17 hours, and our Wi-Fi for 20 hours, and that was bad enough. And looking back at that now, that was basically easy pickings, you know. But think of the people now, 6, 7 days, and some people have been told the 5th of excuse me, the 5th of February or so that they could be without power, despite the government bringing in ESB crews or whatever they're called from France or Austria or wherever these trucks came in from yesterday and the day before. It's still going to be a long time before full power is restored in our 21st century Ireland. Why didn't our government, our regime, our tyrannical regime, why did they not prepare for this storm Owen? They knew about it well in advance. And surely they should have enough time to get themselves together. But no, instead, in the last 80 days, our regime has spent 2 days sitting in the Dáil. 2 days. And they're off for another 2 days. They haven't even come back to the Dáil to get Ireland out of this crisis. Most of them are probably on holidays. God knows where the wankers are, you know. And this is what we're dealing with here now, folks. It's absolutely scandalous. And our own Irish on the streets. How many people, how many Irish homeless are going to die this winter? God only knows. We probably won't know the full figure. But you can be guaranteed that no one in this hotel, here, the Pontoon Ridge Hotel, just 6 miles outside Ballina, you can be guaranteed no one's going to die inside here. Their food cooked for them. Their generator brought in, their oil truck brought in. Oh, yeah, poor them. They need 3 phases to work at 100%, and they have 2 phases, so they're working at about, I don't know, they told me inside about 80%. Still not bad when you consider the rest of the country is suffering. And as I said, knock only on since last night after 7 days. So I'll leave you with that one. Another big bypass here just outside Ballina that has not suffered. Isn't it great to be a migrant in this country, guys? Isn't it? Isn't it just absolutely fantastic? They get away with everything. They get everything. Anyway, I'll leave you with it, guys. And here we are, as I said. For anyone that wants to pass this place, it's the Pontoon Bridge Hotel. Over and out. Talk to you soon, guys. Good luck. Oh, one reminder. Tomorrow,